Sometimes when you walk in front of the speakers, you'll have some background. But no, thank you so much. Thank you, Kimberly, for the introduction, and it's great to be here. I guess we have some students that maybe are paying attention back here, so we'll try not to disturb your conversations. But I appreciate the opportunity to really be in front of our students. The first time that I was, I guess, in front of the students in a mass way, I was out in right field about a week and a half ago. I got a tweet from Blake. I'm surprised Blake's not here. I got a tweet from Blake inviting me to come out on Friday night. I wasn't able to do that on Friday night, one because of the rain, but we had a dinner honoring Eli Manning and his family. And then Saturday, Blake tweeted at me and said, "Would you mind coming out and saying hello?" So I walked out there and took a picture with Blake, and I guess after that it kind of went viral that I visited right field. But I think that's important as we go along in our tenure together, that we engage the students, that you're part of what we do in a big way. One, we need your voices. We need you yelling from the bottom of your stomach for our student athletes. And I think it just adds to the culture of your experience if you have a great experience attending athletic events. So we need you in that way, and we'll talk about that as I go along in my presentation here today, and then we'll open it up for questions. Last week, we visited 16 cities, including Oxford, around the state of Mississippi and around the region, really promoting Ole Miss athletics, promoting the university to as many people as possible. Every room that we went to was packed. Every room had alumni, every room had friends. There were some incoming students who were also attending those events. So we probably, if you're from the state or from the region, we probably touched your community or came close to it in some way, shape, or form. So that was a great way for me to really introduce myself to the state, to the region. I made a few mistakes. I spelled Macomb wrong on Twitter. If you saw that, I spelled it M-A-C-O-M-B instead of M-C-C-O-M-B. So I got called out for that, but I said I'm the new guy. I can make mistakes early on, but it was a great way for us to really talk about the vision for athletics, have Coach Freeze talk about his vision for the football program, and he's got this campaign that he's on called Making It Happen. And he talked about the it for last week was uniting Rebel Nation with a confident swagger. That's what we talked to Rebel Nation about. That's what I talked to Rebel Nation about, was building confidence that we have a great foundation of athletic success here, that we should all be proud, and you as students should be proud of what we have to offer from an athletic standpoint. Now, we also talked about how athletics is a lot of times viewed as the front porch of the institution. Many people, including students, view their experience dealing with the university, their experience of the university through the filter of athletics. Right or wrong, that's what happens in society. There's a reason there's a sports page. There's a reason that athletics receives a lot of exposure. So people may think that they get better treatment at the hospital in Jackson because we won that football game on Saturday. Now that may sound crazy, but that's what happens in society. People believe how great the university is a lot of times through athletics. So what our responsibility is to run it the right way and to make the right decisions every single day, what is best for the university and what is best for our student athletes. That's what we tell people. So we have a great responsibility to make sure that we run athletics in the proper form, that it fits within the context of the university, that we understand our role in athletics, that we're not separate, we're not apart, we have to be integrated in terms of how the university operates and the vision and the mission of the university. We cannot be separate from that. And we're going to drive that point home as many times as possible. And I think it's important as students that you hear that, because you're going to hear the other side too. Athletics gets all the money. They take away from the mission of the university. Well, I can assure you that our chancellor does not believe in that, and I can assure you the campus leadership in the 2.5 weeks that I've been here does not believe in that, and I can assure you that athletics, we do not believe in that position either, that we have to be part of the fabric of this institution. So that was our message last week, and we told the fans much like a presentation, you have to be confident in your presentation, right? When you're given that, when you're in speech class or debate class, they tell you to kind of lift yourself up, lift your chin up, puff your chest out a little bit about being confident when you're given that speech. Is that right? Is that what they tell you in speech class? I hope they tell you that. So we told our fans that when you walk out of this room, whatever town we were in, to lift your chest up, stick your chin up, that you're proud to be an Ole Miss Rebel. And I guess that's my message to you today as well, is be proud to be a student here, be proud to be affiliated with one of the best athletic programs in our conference, which means we're one of the best in the country, and that we have a lot of great assets to build on as we move forward in this journey together.